he'll jump on in a little bit. So if you guys haven't, or all of you guys have already met me, I haven't met Siona yet, but I'm Emily Garrison. I'm a counselor here at Barstow College. I'm also a psychology instructor. I typically work off of the Fort Irwin campus. I have been there for the last 2 years, and now I'm Fort Irwin virtually for this year, okay? Okay, so we're gonna be doing like a daily drawing, like a drawing for an iPhone. So participants must be currently enrolled into Barstow College. You need to be able to attend this workshop for 45 minutes. So we have to spend 45 minutes in here. After 45 minutes, a presenter, me, will provide you a link. It's a Microsoft form in the chat box so that you can click on the form, fill out the few questions, and then that will enroll you into the drawing. The drawing winners will receive a gift card to the student's mailing address on file. And it'll be the student's responsibility to ensure the accuracy of the mailing address on file. So if your current address that you're living is not the address on file, then you're not gonna get your gift card. So if you need to change that, let me know. You go into the personal information tab in your Barstow portal and you can update it there, but if you can't find it, I can definitely walk you through that. The iPhone drawing winners will be announced on Friday, August 21st at 3 p.m. on the BCC YouTube channel, okay? Any questions before we get started? I see your head popping through. Okay. So social and behavioral sciences means this area is an interest we call social and behavioral sciences applies to a unique range of disciplines, anthropology, sociology, and psychology. Among them that involve careful analysis of human behavior. While these subjects might immediately concur images of museums and libraries, or in the case of psychology, sitting in a chair listening to patients, these concepts apply to a wide-ranging and in-demand list of careers and job opportunities. As a student, you could flow your passion and narrow your interest in human behavior to a specific field. These are the social and behavioral sciences and degree programs that are shaping modern careers. Okay, so we're just gonna go through some of the programs that our colleges have, or not our colleges, our college has. We have some new programs as well. This PowerPoint was created before some of those other programs came out. You did get an email in your student email that talks about the new catalog and some of the new programs that came out. So the first one we're gonna do is Administration of Justice. This is an ADT. So all of the degree programs I'm gonna talk about today are an ADT. ADT means Associate Degree for Transfer. So we've had a team over the last couple of years working on some of these pathways and how a student can register for classes and making sure you had 15 units per semester so that you're out in 2 years, okay? So for Administration of Justice, I know it's kind of small. It was a little difficult to fit this whole piece of paper on the screen. So it might be, especially if you're on your phones, it's probably a little bit hard, but if you can kind of make it bigger or smaller or whatever, I'm not sure what your capabilities are, but it just kind of goes semester by semester. So to be here at a Barstow College to get an associate's degree, you'd be here for 4 semesters. So we have it planned out semester 1, 2, 3, and 4. And then on the right, it kind of says like in semester 1, we would want you to see your counselor, and it kind of gives you like step by step. You know, by the 3rd semester, you're applying to transfer and you're applying to go on to the next college, okay? So these are pathways. They haven't been posted in the catalog yet. We're still working on them, but we will be coming out with them soon, okay? So in an Administration of Justice career, I kind of separated it by degree, and these are the kinds of things that you could do with this type of career. So it's just a few in each area, but for an associate's degree, you can be like a police clerk, dispatcher, officer, paralegal, probation officer, and kind of read through. So in the associate's degree level, you can definitely start at entry-level positions like a police cadet, stuff like that. Bachelor degree level, you can be like an investigator, probation officer, but different level, director of security, global security operations. You went to your master's degree in this area, you could do public affairs, you could be a college instructor. And then they also have the doctoral degree, which is lawyer, and also with the bar exam to be a lawyer. All right, so it's kind of what we're gonna do, going through each career that we have listed here. So the next one is the Early Childhood Education Associate's Degree, ADT. So again, we've created the pathway, so we kind of say, you know, in each of these major areas, you have 20 units roughly. Sometimes it's like 24, 26. So it's like every single semester, you have to start putting in those other major classes. So we might say take a couple classes of English and then a couple of classes of your major coursework. And then that way you can always have like classes going each semester so that you don't try to shove in all of your classes at the end, especially because a lot of these classes have prerequisites. So you can't just register for any class you want. You have to go on like a certain flow. So certain careers in early child education, for an associate's degree, it could be preschool teacher, teaching assistant, childcare worker, tutor, and a personal care aide. For a bachelor's degree, it's kindergarten or elementary school teacher, child care center director, child care worker, special education teacher, and home-based service provider. And then for a master's degree, it can be a consultant, parent educator, a higher level of a director, child life specialist, or a child advocate. Of course, there's like a lot of different other, you know, different career pathways and things like that. That's just kind of giving like a little idea. And actually, when I created this PowerPoint, it was just the beginning of this month. I went out there and just looked at current jobs running to see what's actually out there right now, not something that was listed 10 years ago. So it's like, okay, I have a degree in this. What kind of job can I get, you know? And that's how I started doing some of the research for that. Okay, so the next one we have is a degree in history, associate's degree, ADT. So again, we have the pathway. For the major, there's always, like I said, there's always like 20 units roughly. And so it's like you have to start taking history, you have to start taking your core courses immediately so that you can stay on track and make sure you hit certain prerequisites so that when you get to the very end, you're ready to go, okay? So some types of jobs and careers in history. We have associate's degree, so librarian, correctional officer, eligibility worker, journalist. For a bachelor's degree, you can, at the end, once you're credentialed, you can be a high school teacher, human resource specialist, associate director of programs. So it's kind of crazy because even though it's a degree in history, you would think, do I have to have this, you know, if I get a degree in history, what am I going to do with that, you know? So like I said, I just recently did some research and these are the types of jobs that came up. For a master's degree, it could be a college instructor, English and history, art historian, researcher, correctional program specialist, and then quality assurance specialist. That's a really big job that every single company has, quality assurance. And to know that you can get that with a history degree. Pretty interesting. Okay, so the next one we have is political science. That's associate's degree for transfer again. So again, we have our 4 semesters listed out. And some of them will have like take English both semesters and the first time, or English in the first semester, both levels. And sometimes we do this like first 9 weeks, second 9 weeks types of thing. And usually at the very end, I don't know if you've noticed on some of the semester 4s, a lot of the very end is open for elective. And the reason why we do that is because if you decide that you're going to transfer to a school in semester 3, because this is the time to apply, they may have some other courses that they really want you to have, but we don't have it listed as a degree requirement. So we're going to look and research, and if you say, I want to go to Cal State San Bernardino, and then we're going to say, okay, great, let's do some research. And then we're going to see at the very end, oh, okay, so Cal State San Bernardino really wants you to have this other history class that we didn't tell you to take. So as an elective, you should take that class. So a lot of these flowcharts, it's like we try to get all the work in the first 3 semesters so that the last semester you have a little bit of wiggle room to be able to give you the actual classes that you might need for whatever school you've decided to that you've chosen semester 3. All right, so some careers in political science. So there's a lot here. Community planner, legal assistant, bankruptcy, police aide, bachelor's degree, have senior marketing, public relations, journalist, head of government and community affairs. That sounds interesting. Data and policy analysis, master's degree. Again, you can be like an instructor to teach this. Impact evaluation specialist. And again, you can be like a lawyer if you get, the doctoral and the bar exam. If you ever thought about wanting to go into be a lawyer, things like that, you don't need to have a degree in this, political science or history or something like that. It's really like a bachelor's degree in anything, and then you can actually apply to a law school. So they don't care what type of bachelor's you have, just as long as you have one, then you can apply to be a lawyer and go to a law school. Next one, psychology. So as I said, I'm a psychology instructor, so I always lean towards this side. But again, you have your 4 semesters all planned out. And then at the very end, again, if you see in semester 4, those are all elective units. So it's like we really try to get all of the coursework done in the first year and a half so that your last semester, you can transfer in. Believe it or not, if you wanted to go to like a university in California, so UC, a lot of times they want you to have calculus, and so instead of just having math 2, they're going to say, we also want you to have calculus series. That's 3 classes or 2 classes, So it really just depends on like what school you've chosen and what requirements they want you to have to be able to get into that program. So some degrees in psychology, careers in psychology. So associate's degree, administrative assistant, assessment counselor, crisis intervention counselor, child advocate, mental health associate, police officer, bachelor's degree, advertising, career counselor, case manager, childcare worker. It just goes on. And then master's, counselor, therapist, psychologist, psychology professor, victims for advocate. I can't tell you how many students come to me probably every day and say, well, what can I do with psychology? What kind of career can I have in psychology? And I'm like, what can you not do? It's like you have this huge door of opportunities to be able to work with people. It's like even in an airport, to work for an airline, they want you to have some kind of psychology knowledge, And so this is like a really big area of opportunity. The next big one is sociology. So that's also an ADT. So we have the 4 semesters again listed out. And careers in sociology, that's a lot too, right? So you have family support partner, caseworker, ABA behavioral therapist. So sociology and psychology, they work, hand in hand. When I went to college, I had friends all the way from bachelor's, master's, we went to school together, but at the very end, the very last 6 months of our college career, we separated, and I studied more of the mental health and the personality disorders and things like that. And they studied more of the society and people and how to live and survive and things like that. So it's like we broke off, but you study the same all the way up until the very, very end. Like I said, last 6 months. And then even in this career, after you graduate with your master's, you have to earn 3,000 hours of volunteered hours, basically, to be able to even get some kind of license. And so you study again with psychology and sociology majors. You guys study together all the way up until the very end. You break off at 1,500 hours. So you study the first 1,500 hours together, and then you break off. So these are both different types of careers that work together. And that is it. So we have the Kahoot game, like I said. Courtney, do you have a different device?
Yeah, I can pull up Kahoot on my computer.
Okay. So let's see, Sui, Siona, and Bot. What I'm gonna have you guys do is maybe in the chat, I'll have you guys answer the questions on there so that we can still be participating together, okay? So let me go ahead and open up that. Oh, okay, we have other students on here I didn't recognize. Okay, so we're about to play a game. Is someone talking? No? Okay. So we're about to play a game and it's called Kahoot. So if you have this PowerPoint presentation on a computer or something like that, if you can get your cell phone and go to kahoot.it, I'll screen share that again really quick.
Is here.
You're gonna go to this site here. So www.kahoot.it. And then I'm gonna give you a game pin to enter, okay? Give me 1 second. Okay, I'm just logging in really quick and I'm gonna get you guys that game pin, okay? Just give me 1 second. Okay. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna enter the game pin on your phone or something like that. Whatever kind of device you have. And then on the Zoom, see if I can manage all of this. There should be a chat. Yeah, so if you're not able to log on, if you can go ahead and type in the chat somehow and let me know, and then you guys can answer questions even on there. This is kind of just like that time of taking so that we can all, so you guys can apply to like the gift cards and stuff like that, okay? Yay, we got one more. Is anybody else working on it and you want me to wait for a second? Okay. Let me see if I have chat. Got it. Okay. All right. And then, like I said, I have the chat up as well. So if like Suiva, anybody else that's not able to log in, you guys can type your answer in the chat, okay? All right, so we're gonna get started. So you're gonna read the question on the screen and then press the color on your phone. And it says, what does public service mean? And you're gonna click your color on your phone. Perfect, so serving the community. That was an easy one, right? They're all kind of easy. It's just for fun. Okay, so at the top. Alicia's at the top. All right, we're gonna go to the next one. True or false? ADTs are transferable. Yay. Perfect. Good job, you guys. And I got the chat going, so I have you guys on there too. So, ooh, very close in scores. It also counts like how fast you answer. No pressure. Okay, administration of justice, what career does not belong? So one student doesn't belong to administration of justice. All right, I know I made these too easy. I made it last night. I was like, I can't think. All right. Okay, Lena's on fire. True or false? Barstow College has many pathway options for child. Very good. One of the students asked for the code. So the game pin is on the bottom. It's 606995. I don't know if you can get in, but you can definitely try, unless if you already got in. Okay. Ooh, Courtney got to the top. That should make your day, Courtney. You see her, she's dancing.
A little bit, I'm not even gonna lie.
Okay. ADT history are only for people who want to be history teachers or instructor. True or false?
I might have got that one wrong for trying to gloat.
So, false.
Oh, I got it right.
Did you press 1, Courtney? So you were at the top and you just like fell to the bottom?
No, I got it right. I did get it right.
Oh, okay.
She was faster than me.
All right. Alicia is at the top, on fire. Good job, you guys. I'm reading your answers too. Okay.
No, you don't know the answers.
This is a poll. How many students believe that the political science major is for those who only love politics?
Get it right, Mama.
I don't know.
False. Everybody chose that one. That's funny.
What does that
Good.
mean? What
It's
does that mean,
like we
Mama?
put on the PowerPoint. There's a lot of different, you know, a lot of different majors in political science.
You almost got it.
Okay. When you hear the word psychology, what word comes to your mind first?
A crazy person that will analyze me.
All right, so the first one is a counselor for psychology and the second one is therapist. So, and there's only 4 of us on here. So, well, not 4 of us on here, but just playing on this one. And then other answers, therapist. And then someone said psycho.
This looks like somebody sitting in a window chair.
From your memory, what kind of jobs can you get with a sociology degree?
I might have got that one. Oops. Oh.
Very good.
Blue, green, blue.
All of them are right. Very good. That was a trick.
Oh, you could choose more than one. Oh, okay.
No,
You got me with that one.
All right, all right.
Mama, what's the blue mean?
All right, how many students on here are on an ADT?
Am I? I think so.
All right, so 3 said yes, 1 says I have no clue, and I need to know who that person is. And then, anybody else on here? Okay. So,
Wow.
if you have no clue, we need to chat. Okay, so send me a private message so we can talk. Okay.
I hope I know.
That wasn't you, right?
No, it wasn't me.
Okay.
I put yes. I'm pretty sure that I am.
How many students believe they need to speak to a counselor about their major? Very good. One of them said yes, but the one that, let's see, Amanda says, I'm going to school for nursing. So you're more of like a natural math and science major. It used to be social science, but we recently got, you know, our programs revamped. And so our science majors, or not science, our nursing majors, we want to switch them over to natural science and math now. To better. Did someone say something?
No, I think that's my daughter.
Oh, okay. So for the question, as far as if you are on the right track and you're not on an ADT, yeah, ADT is definitely for more of like a specified field. If you're nursing, should be natural science and math. But if you're on social science, that's because that's the way we guided you from the beginning. And now we're switching you guys around a little bit. Let me look at a couple of these chats. Any of those. Okay. Okay. All right. Does anybody have any questions? So I'm going to stop sharing.
How do I how do I see if I have ADT? I'm pretty sure I do, but I just wanna.
Are you psychology?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're ADT.
Okay. I thought
Especially
so.
if you're in Psych 12. Anyone else have a question? No? Okay. So let me get the link for the chat. Just give me 1 second. So some of you logged on a little bit later than from when we had started. So basically there's going to be a drawing. And if I give you this link, I want you to fill out the form because you have an opportunity to be able to win like gift cards. I think it's like Starbucks and different stuff like that. And then, but you get entered into an iPhone drawing that's going to happen on Friday. So the more things that you attend and then you fill out the form, the more opportunities you have to be able to win that. Okay. So go ahead and fill that out. Okay. Just give me 1 second. Okay. So it's in the chat. You're going to click on that form and then fill it out. Now, if your address is not correct on file with the college, then you're not going to get your stuff because we're going to send it to that address. So if you need to make an address change, you can do that through your Barstow portal under personal information, okay? If you're not sure how to find that or anything like that, send me a private message on this chat and I'll help you find it, okay? So I'm gonna stay on for if you guys have any questions. If you're all done and you got your form and all of that, you can go ahead and log off, okay? Thank you so much, you guys. You know, you have a good day. I hope you guys enjoy all the week of welcome stuff we have planned out for the week, okay?
I missed the form part. What about a form?
Do you see in the chat?
Oh.
Thank you, Emily.
You're welcome.
I need to fill this form out.
Yeah, if you want to put it in the drawing, click on that link and then that link should open up something on the side and you should be able to fill out that form and then submit it and then you'll be entered into the drawing.
Okay.
Okay.
Make sure I have it. Okay. Yep, got it.
Okay, does anybody else have any other questions?
Thank you. I will talk to you
welcome.
soon. I'll be
All right, thank you,
probably setting up a
Courtney.
meeting with you.
Okay.
Have a good day.
Bye.
Bye.
Hi, Samara. You're muted.
Come on. Hey, Emily.
Hi, we just finished our Kahoot game, so we're just kind of, I told him I'm going to hang out a little bit, see if anybody else logs on, you know,
Okay.
for a time. And I just sent the form.
Okay. So look like you do have some participation here.
Yeah.
Yay. Okay. Text me if you need anything, hon.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, bye.
Bye-bye.
Okay, do you guys have any other questions? No? Okay. So Sui and Ba, are you guys still with us at the college? Yeah?
Hey, Ms. Garrison.
Hi.
Sorry about the feedback.
Oh yeah, the connection's a little bad, huh?
Yeah. How are you
That's
doing, Ms.
okay.
Garrison?
I'm good. I'm good. Very busy. Have you guys been busy with everything with the first week?
Yeah.
All right. So I'm gonna go ahead and log off, but if you guys have any other questions, just go ahead and send me. Okay.
Okay.
All
Thank you
right.
so much.
No problem. I'm gonna type my email in the chat if you guys don't know already. Okay.
Okay. Thank you, Ms. Garrison.
Okay. Bye.
Bye.